What's going on, everyone? Tallen back here, and today we have the official scans for VJump. Now, I covered this in the video yesterday based off of the rough website stuff that is always given to us a day before the official scans come out. And then we always have to be like, okay, you know what? Take it with a grain of salt. Generally, these guys have always been right, but there's always some extra little bits of information and everything. And it turns out there is. So we're going to translate everything right here now, and we're going to take a look at what we're getting. Okay, so first off, the big obvious duh one that we all knew was coming and we all figured it would be right is the LR Gohan in Goten. So obviously, just like with Global God already, they're a super tech type. You'll get them in base form, they go Super Saiyan, and then they go into their LR form, which will have the active skill, which I think most people agree that the active skill is not the greatest in terms of all the rest of the active skills out there. But nonetheless, they are bringing the sibling bonds category along with them, and then also they are the Goku lineage category on top of that. So actually, I really want to ask global players, if you happen to be watching this by any chance, with the year 4 anniversary coming up, because actually your maintenance time was just announced for the end of June, which means that's when your countdown and everything is going to start for year 4. Are you summoning for the LR Super Saiyan 4s? Because if you pulled this Gohan and Goten, they're basically LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, just not the type leader skill as well, except they're a dual category. So I'd be actually really curious to see what you guys are doing. If you guys are going for the LR Super Saiyan 4s as well, or you're just sticking with the LR Gohan and Goten if you got them, or if you weren't lucky enough to get them and you used up all your stones, are you still going to go for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, okay? So anyway, so moving on, they'll be in their own little Dokkan Fest banner, as always. Nothing too crazy that we haven't seen before, okay? But obviously, with this being July and being the celebration of 7 stars and all that stuff here in Japan, that's literally what Tana stands for, essentially. We're having the tanabata banner, okay? So we're having a Tana, literally called the Tana Dokkan Fesu, okay? So as we knew from the little leaks yesterday, we are getting a banner that will have the returning Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the returning Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that can go into the LR state. Gohan and Goten will be on that banner as well. So as per usual, you're going to have kind of your better rates here. They're not normal Dokkan Fest rates though, because obviously they're an LR. So this would be like a normal LR Dokkan Fest banner. So like if you're summoning on Super Saiyan 4 Goku's banner during the year 4 celebration and everything like that, then those would be the same exact rates basically. Then this banner right here is going to have the Super Saiyan 4s, the LR Gohan and Goten. It doesn't mention here that there will be the Super Saiyan Gogeta and the Super Saiyan Vegeta, the Super Vegito and the Super Gogeta LR cards. I am going to assume that they are in there, just not featured. That's my guess at least. So until we see a little bit more information about that, I'll keep you posted, okay? Or basically when the banner comes out. So obviously though, just like with last year's Tanabata banner where it was the LR Gogeta and Vegito along with the Super Saiyan 4 full power Goku, this banner will obviously have a lowered rate because all 3 of these guys are going to be featured along with whatever other Dokkan Fest cards will be featured with them, along with some non-Dokkan Fest cards, because, you know, I'm going to say probably right now, STR Majin Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku are probably going to be featured on there. The AGO1 and STR ones at Dokkan Awaken, they're probably going to be on there. They're probably going to be featured. So again, spend if you can. And when I say spend, I mean spend your stones or use your stones, whatever you want to say. Personally, though, Tanabata banner is a huge skip for me. It was last year. I'm skipping it this year. Unfortunately, I will have to skip the LR Gohan and Goten. Good cards, but, you know, I just, with a lot of LR banners these days, I'm just like, sorry, I'm going to save it for the next Dokkan Fest. So, and we have no confirmation, but I will say this now, and I want to do a video on this probably within the next week or two, probably, or maybe I'll wait till maybe halfway through Tanabata or something, but expect 300 million downloads to be coming up, probably around August, September time. And I know that might seem a little bit far away, but let's look at it this way. We were just talking about the transforming Namek Goku just a few weeks ago, and it's already it's coming up on the end of June now next week, and we're about to go into our July celebration. August will be here before you know it. It's summer vacation for a lot of you guys around the world right now. It's about to become summer vacation for me personally here in Japan. So expect August and September to become very, very fast. Time waits for nobody. So again, we could see 300 million download celebration. We have no idea what it could be. A lot of us, including myself, have been really hyping, really wanting a transforming Gohan and Cell, if that would be possible, but we're getting off track from the VJump stuff. So anyway, nonetheless, if you want to summon for him, go ahead. If you want to go for the LR Go Bros, though, I highly recommend going for here. This banner, stay clear of. Yes, some people will get lucky, but overall, stay clear of it. And then obviously with them coming back, I'm assuming that the red Dokkan Fest coins will allow you to grab the Super Saiyan 4s if you want them. Not the LR Gohan and Goten though, but keep in mind it is 500 for these guys. It's 400 for more the newer Dokkan Fest units, so Turles and Transforming Goku and those kind of cards. And then I believe it's 300 for other cards that are kind of, you know, older essentially. So just keep that in mind when it comes to that, okay? One little thing to note down here, and I was talking with Gresh about this because this literally says Dokkan Episodo Talk, which stands for Dokkan Episode Talk for some reason. They're just talking about the Broly movie, essentially, and when I originally looked at this, I thought, oh, does this just mean that this is like kind of hinting towards the tech Broly that could potentially be, that is supposed to be coming halfway through the month, so around mid-July, give or take. And he said it just simply talks about the movie. It doesn't in this kanji right here, because he's a lot better at reading the small kanji than I am. His kanji is way better than mine. It's a fact there. But the more I look at this, it doesn't mention anything about types or anything, but it is saying obviously like Densetsu no Super Saiyajin Broly and everything like that. So it's talking about the movie. So it's kind of hinting that, hey, by the way, you're probably going to see that tech LR Broly that Global got along with these guys as well. So just keep in mind that if you want the Broly over everybody else, save your stones. He'll probably be around in the mid of July. Okay. And then finally, I know that Team Dokkaner had said that there's gonna be a collab with Heroes and the Heroes World Mission game, I should say, and then with Dokkan as well. And so there's some hero stuff over here, but this is proclaiming simply just to the card game itself and potentially what's coming into the Switch game as well. There's something like Golden Mellow Cooler or something like that. I'm just gonna say right now, Golden Cooler. Final form is a lot cooler in my personal opinion. No pun intended or anything. But in terms of right now, we have not seen anything that is telling us that, hey, hero stuff is coming to JP here for July, for the month of July, essentially. It could still show up, and maybe they're trying to hide it, but I don't know why. Usually V-Jump is where they show. They've shown it off the past years before. About, you know, Heroes and Dokkan doing their little collab and other V-Jumps when it's coming around. So I'm not sure exactly why they're not showing it here. Maybe it'll be more towards the end of the month or something like that for a little filler banner, or maybe it will be in August. I kind of predicted, I know obviously Team Nokia said, but then he replied to one of my comments saying like, hey, potentially Heroes could come either somewhere in July or August. So if I had to take a wild guess, I'm going to say August potentially. Again, I'm not really sure though. We'll have to wait and see what's going to be going on. But potentially we could have basically 4 banners. LR Gohan and Goten in their own banner feature, then the Tanabata banner, the LR Broly banner, and then potentially a Heroes banner, or if that doesn't come, then some other, you know, category banner, because we could potentially still get an EZA this month. I'm assuming we're going to get an EZA, okay? So anyways, let's get off this page though, because there is actually a lot of extra information. Real quickly on the side of Legends real quick, that it is a transforming Vegeta that goes Super Saiyan. And then, unfortunately, it's not on this page, but there is a second part. It's, like, very cut out, though. It's, like, very small. That does show androids 13, 14, and 15. So it was a typo on that guy's website the other day where Legends will be getting Android 13, 14, and 15, okay? But anyway, we go down here, though, and we're still got some Dokkan information. Porunga is coming back, which means 7 Dragon Balls, which means 3 wishes right there. So that's all fun stuff right there. And obviously, the reason you know it's Dokkan, because this is obviously Legends up here. This is Dokkan down here, so... anyway, so Porunga's gonna be coming back. We'll get 7 wishes. It looks to be only 1 time. There's no extra kanji that is telling me that it's going to be, you know, 3 times or anything like that. And it looks to be a bit of a Twitter campaign, too. I'm not really sure exactly what it's going to be again. I don't know if it's simply 1 stone a day. I don't know if it's going to be, you know, we vote on something or we try to answer some questions and we get some prizes from it. We'll have to wait and see. But there's going to be another Twitter campaign right here. And then finally, do you guys remember the little wish strips that we got? Obviously, for JP, it was the Tana wish strips. And then on Global, it was the Thank You Wish strips. Global, obviously, you're not getting any of this stuff at the moment because, again, your Year 4 is coming. But JP, we're going to be getting 7 more of those wish strips, which means a couple more of those, you know, so 2 or so of those will come for Porunga's wish, or from his wishes. So probably we're going to get like 1 from logging in, a couple from doing certain missions and some other stuff. But in total, if you collect all 7, then you'll be able to go into the Baba shop, and there's going to be a ton of SSRs that you can grab. Not Dokkan Fest ones, obviously, just like they were last year. But this is just talking about a few of them. Like this is Evil Boo right here. This is the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. This one right here is Beerus. This one is Perfect Cell. This one right here, Super Saiyan God Goku. This one is Ultimate Gohan. And this is Champa right here. So it's just, again, showing you the main 7 that are going to kind of be shown in the pictures and everything. But again, there is a ton of them that you can pick from. It doesn't say exactly how many in here that you can currently pick from, but I remember last year for Tanabata that there was like 77 SSRs or something like that in total. I might be wrong on that. I'm just wild guessing off the top of my, or trying to remember off the top of my head, but essentially that's what it was. So we are getting Porunga. We're going to get some more wish strips and everything like that. So that's definitely really cool that we'll be able to get a lot of cool SSRs. I'm hoping they'll get a couple extra copies of the God of Vegeta. I know he's not like high tier or anything like that. I personally want more copies of him. I only have one dupe into him, so we'll have to wait and see which ones there are. I might do a video on, like, you know, what's the best one for you guys to take, but in the end, it's still going to depend on what you personally need for your thing. So, and one thing that I do want to mention real quick before we end the video here is that obviously with these guys comes that awesome movie support category, the Super Saiyan Gohan. And unfortunately, because I won't be able to summon for it, he'll be in this banner, but he will not be in these wish strips, unfortunately. I'd be highly, highly shocked if he was for some reason in the wish strips, but because he's going to be on a new banner, he's not going to be in the wish strips or anything. So that's a little unfortunate, but hey, I guess it is what it is. So anyway, that's all the updated news and information and translations for the Dokkan stuff here when it comes to the Tanabata and July celebration that we're going to be having. Global, again, you're having your Year 4 celebration start next week. So everything's starting next week for both versions of the game. So anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, what are you most excited for? What are you going to be summoning for? Are you going to be saving your stones? And do you think 300 million download celebration will be coming around August or September? Or do you think we still have a ways to go on that? So anyway, that's me for the video though. Leave a like down below if you liked it. Leave a comment. Sub if you happen to be new. Until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.